Hi, I'm Tim Markison, founder and CEO of Athalonz. I started Athalonz about 13 years ago with a couple of Major League Baseball coaches. Rick Adair was a pitching coach, Ty Van Berkeley was a hitting coach. These guys worked with the best athletes in the world, and they noticed that a majority of them didn't fully leverage the ground. So they came up with a drill that put a rosin bag underneath the heel and on the outside to tip their drive leg in just a little bit. Now what that did is, with an athlete being in an athletic position, if you were to draw a line from the ankle to the groin, the knee would be just on the inside of that line. That was the position they found that created the most stable and powerful athletic base. So working with Rick and Ty, coming up with the concepts of how do we take that drill and put it into a shoe, my background is I'm an electrical engineer and a patent attorney. So we were able to figure that out on how to do that into a shoe, but also with my background, we patented the innovations that went into a shoe. And these are our patents here and up there. We have over 30 patents related to footwear and how they help an athlete play better, and 20 directly related to our shoes. So this is our most recent shoe that we've come out with. We're really happy with it. It's called the Mangrove. And the first thing we point out is our patented outsole pattern. So we call this the grip and glide. So where you want the shoe to not slide, it grabs you, and where you want the shoe to slide, it allows your foot to move. So that's the grip and glide. Now, most of what is the innovation in our shoes, you really can't see it by looking at it, but it creates that position like we were talking about with the rosin bag being underneath the heel and outside of the foot to tip the knee inward. So that's what's in here. You can feel it as soon as you step into the shoe. It brings your ground reaction force a little bit more towards your body and creates a more stable and powerful base. So what our shoes help a golfer do is, well, let's first start with some basic principles. All of the energy of athletic movement comes from the ground through the shoes to the body. So the more efficient that energy transfer is from the ground through the shoe to the body, the more energy the golfer has to execute the golf swing. So that's what our shoes do. They move that ground reaction force so you have more energy going into the body, creates a more stable base, and creates more power. So, and those things can work in combination. So for like long drivers who use our shoes, they're trying to get everything out of the ground, everything out of their swing. So they're swinging as hard as they can to get more power. We have some PGA Champion Tour players wearing our shoes. They're more concerned about the stable base and consistency of the shoe, but our shoe gives them both. It gives you the stability, consistency, and power. So as I mentioned earlier, it's really difficult to see how the athletic positioning of our shoe works. So we created this platform for two purposes. One is to allow people to actually feel what our shoes do without having to take their shoes off, but it also provides a very good visual of how our shoes help with athletic performance. And it works equally well whether you're a left-handed golfer or a right-handed golfer. So as you can see, the platform here in the heel sections, it's flat. So just like a normal heel in any kind of golf shoe, it's flat. But as you work your way forward from the heel to the toe, we have this slope that gradually tapers this way. So it puts the energy of your contact with the ground here on the ball of the foot and big toe area. And it does so on both the left side and the right side. So that when you're taking your backswing, your energy stays aligned with your body, so you have more energy going into your body, and that's where the stability and power come from. Now, if you don't have this slope, when you load on your backside, you do a little bit of swaying. But what that does is it takes the energy away from your body, so you end up with this. So you end up losing power if you're swaying, and that's one of the things that our shoes help do by keeping the energy focused here. It gives you the energy up into your body, so you have a more powerful and stable base. Our Athalonz shoes are primarily available online at athalonz.com. That's ATHALONZ.com. If you're in the Phoenix area and you want to visit our office and actually try the shoes on, we're in Mesa at 2716 North Ogden Avenue in Mesa, Arizona. So our shoes do retail for $285, the Mangrove. These shoes are made in the United States, Italian leather, and include our patented technology. And the midsole here is repurposed midsole material. So not only is it made in the United States, it provides tremendous comfort athletic performance. It's also a green product.